I think that is very important because actually everyone right now is scared of the future because they think maybe technology is coming to set them apart from their happy life they have been living before. And I like what you said. I think the key is to learn how to use these tools because they're actually tools that you start your career in energy trading. When you went for to get an MBA in energy trading, and how did you get into shipbroking?
Honestly, to get into MBA energy trading because during my graduation I was also a professional part-time DJ. And
really? Who are your mentors? And he said, this is my first time to hear this. He said his mentors are his clients. And I'm like,
very good.
I'm like, what do you mean your mentors are your client? He said,
worried that because of AI, they might be losing their job or their business. But I think these learn how to use AI and softwares more efficiently and properly, rather than like being scared of them. That okay, they will take our job, so yeah, we cannot do anything.
More from his client.
This is my takeaway for today.
So
yeah, this is my takeaway. Of course, all things are opportunity which will make us as a human being more efficient in doing the work. So for example, if our team members were able to do 2 deals in a day, just an example, with the help of AI, they might be doing 3 or 4. So things are not going anywhere. It's just that we will be becoming more efficient. And just like any other task, to become efficient, I think we have to learn how to use AI and softwares more efficiently and properly.
Let's talk a little bit about goal setting. How do you approach goal setting in your business, in your personal life, in the things you do? How do you approach goal setting?
For goal setting, I would say that I do a lot of research first. So let's say if I have any goal in mind, so how you get a goal? First, you see others get inspired, and then you see that okay, I also want to do this. So that is first. Okay, it is like identifying your goal. So once you identify, then instead of running towards it, okay, I understand that taking risk is very important, but I think risk taking is important, but planning for that is more important. So once you identify, then you do a lot of research, try to plan, okay, how you can achieve that goal. And once you have planned, once you have created a path, then you give a timeline. And that timeline probably should be a reasonable and genuine timeline. That okay, if you think that task will take 2 months, then you must give yourself 2 months instead of 1 month or 1.5 months. So you should give a reasonable time, and then you follow every step for achieving that goal. And what makes me always stay on track is because I know once I achieve that goal, it will take my professional or my personal life to the next level. So when you have this in your mind, that you will be going to the next level, I think you always automatically stay on track.
I love what you said about giving a time frame to every goal, because I think what most people do is they set a 5, they know very well that maybe this goal will take 5 years, and they try as much as possible to motivate themselves maybe to achieve that goal in 2 or 3 years. Or if they know that the goal will take 1 month, they try to achieve it in 1 week or 2 weeks. And because I used to do that before, and what it has done to me is that by the time I finish the first week, I'm discouraged, or I'm tired, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So I think giving, like what you just said right now, giving your goal design time frame is very important. I think everyone should consider that.
Yeah. So very good. You put a definitely valid point on that.
Yeah. So everyone should consider giving their goals a specific time frame. Like, okay, if this goal is going to take me 5 years, then I have to give myself 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't have to give myself 1 year or 2 years because it's a 5 years goal. Yeah. So thank you very much for that. I really pinpoint on that because it resonates with me. It's something like I used to just push myself. I'm just motivated, but at the end, it doesn't work because I give myself less time. So let's talk about your personal beliefs in your personal life. What are some of the personal beliefs that you think have contributed so much to the person you are today, and to your business, and to what you're doing today?
My personal belief is very much related to the last thing we discussed, like giving a reasonable time frame. So it is something will continue to that. So my personal belief is that anyone, if I talk about myself, I am very consistent and disciplined in doing things. So I think consistency and discipline, and then believe in yourself, having a self dignity, and never shy in doing any kind of job or task you have been assigned or you have got an opportunity, no matter it's small or big. Because I still remember the day when I was a kid, and for something my father asked me to do, and I was a little bit shy. I said, no, if I do this, what my friends will say. Then my father was like, no, if you have to grow in life, make sure that you never shy from doing anything or any task you are given. So since that, I think it has made a lasting impression on my mind, and I make sure that I don't shy in doing any kind of job. So I think so. Don't shy. Believe in yourself. Have self dignity. Be consistent and disciplined. So these are my personal things. I think
those are really impressive as well.
Thank you.
Because self-belief, I think everyone should have self-belief. Like everyone should believe in their ability to do the things that they have to do. Because again, if you don't believe in yourself, you may not end up doing those things, because maybe you may end up being tired, or maybe you may end up looking down on yourself, like self-sabotage, just looking down on yourself, like I can't do this or something like that. And also being shy to do something because of what other people think. I think that was a very important point as well, because we don't have to be shy to do something that is going to help us, because sometimes it's something that's going to help us, but we are thinking like what our friends will say, or what those around us will say, or something like that. So those are very important points. And I think those are strong beliefs that everyone should have as well in their personal lives. Yeah. So next thing, I want us to talk a little bit about your achievements so far. Like, what would you say is your proudest achievement? What would you say you're proud of right now in your life right now?
I'm proud of many things, actually.
Oh, really?
but I'll share a few with you.
Yeah.
So I think I'm proud of having very generous clients who have supported my journey when the company was a baby, and now it is an organization. And that's one of the proudest thing. I'm very proud of my team members who have also believed, like my clients, or now it's our clients because we are a team now. I used to be alone before. So who have believed in the company or in the baby and made it an organization together. And I'm also proud of having a very supportive wife who have always encouraged me and stood by me in almost all the difficult decisions I've made. And honestly, she has also given valuable insight and guided me steps that how to do it. But she also comes from a very reputed business family from back in India, so she has also seen a lot of things in her family.
So both of you guys come from business backgrounds?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you guys are successful in business, because you guys have lots of business ideas.
No, we are still trying. Though.
Yeah. That's very important. I want to just talk a little bit about something. I just want you to enlighten me on, do you have mentors, and how do you find these mentors? Because I think starting a company with just yourself, like you mentioned right now, and growing to where you are right now, I think you should have some people that along the way you learn from them, or they encourage you or something like that.
On the mentor part, I was very lucky that because I was born in a business family, so I saw at least 4 different businesses happening within my family. So we were a joint family. My father and mother, they were running two different businesses. Two of my uncles, they were running two different businesses. So I saw four different businesses in my family while I was growing up. So that was my first mentorship or internship during my childhood I saw at home. But I think, yes, everyone should have some mentors. And it is always good to have a mentor which is from your own industry, but with little bit more experience of running a business, so that person can guide you more, or someone who has already scaled up the business and then maybe moved out or sold the business, so that person can guide you as well, everything. But at the same time, I believe whoever you meet in life, no matter he is doing or she is doing what, every person is your mentor, because you definitely learn something or the other from each and every person you meet each and every day in your life. Because learning is two-way. For example, if I see someone doing something wrong, I will learn that, okay, I don't have to do this. So that's also a learning. And if I see someone doing something great, that's of course a learning, that how I can do something great like he or she is doing, or better than him or her. So I think everyone is mentor. Everyone you meet is your mentor in your life.
So basically you learn from the negative and the positive. Like you learn what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
That's very important. And I just want to share a little bit. I asked these same questions to one of my friends. He also owns a business here in Dubai. And I asked him, like, who are your mentors? And he said, this is my first time to hear this. He said his mentors are his clients. And I'm like,
very good. Very good point. Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean your mentors are your client? He said he learned from his client what to do for them. So they're his mentors. Anything they tell him to do, he's just going to do it anyway.
Wow.
Because he's doing it for them. So he said, of course, he had some people he's learning from, but he said his most powerful mentors are his client, because anything the client tell him to do, he's going to do it as per that request. And as he's doing it, because he's in the designing industry, as he's doing it, he's learning more and more from his client.
Wow. So, this is my takeaway for today. So
really?
Yeah, this is my takeaway. Of course, I respect my client and I really want to serve them better every day. But treating your client as mentors, it's an amazing guidance. Yeah.
This was my first time to hear this, because each and every person I always meet and ask them your mentors, of course they'll call me some celebrities or some big names in their industry, of course, that they inspire from them and they learn from them. But I asked this one and he was like, his mentors are his client. Wow. This was he didn't even think twice, or he didn't even take time to think. He said his mentors are his client. Everything my client asks me to do, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to learn from them.
Wow.
Because he's in the designing industry. Maybe the client come with a kind of design that he's never seen before, and he's like, okay, now you're the one to mentor me how to do this. And he's like communicating with the client, and in that process he said he has learned a lot from the client, more than anyone else.
Wow. Yeah.
So I was like, this is really amazing.
This is really good.
Yeah, really amazing.
I agree.
So I want you to give, if you were to give, because I want you to give two advice, one to yourself and one to the people watching. So if you were to give one advice to your younger self, like maybe 5 years ago, 10 years, 20 years back, what would be that one advice that
I think the one advice for myself would be to believe in yourself, or believe in myself, which I never had initially when I was in my college or in my school. So I think believing in myself is advice for me, to my younger self, and to all the great audience of Success in Dubai. I think just be consistent and disciplined. I keep repeating this many times, but I think it is the mantra behind becoming successful in anything you do. Just keep doing it consistently and have a discipline in doing it, and eventually all the doors will open for you.
That is impressive. Self-belief and self-discipline. That is, I think that's an impressive, really great advice. And to your younger self, self-belief.
Yes.
So I just want to follow up for a minute. When you were young, 20 years back, you didn't believe that much in yourself.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, because for example, I was not very good with studies initially. So I started believing in my studies when I started doing MBA, because for some reason I really got attracted towards studies, and I put a lot of efforts, and I think yes, I did pretty well in MBA as well.
So that was the reason why you started doing the GJ, like. Maybe because you didn't like school or something.
Yes, that time, yeah. The studies were very difficult for me. So during my graduation, yeah, I was doing graduation, but also a professional DJ. But then during my MBA, I don't know what happened, but I really started enjoying. Maybe it was because energy trading in maritime, which got me attracted for that. Because when I heard that 90% of the world transportation happen only by ocean. So, which is very fascinating to know, and this fact was hidden because I come from the city which is landlocked. There is no sea or no river nearby my hometown. So this was a very fascinating thing, and then it made me curious, and I started exploring more and reading more, and here I am.
Oh, wonderful. So 90% of the world's transportation is through shipping. It's through maybe ocean transportation.
Yeah, only through ocean. So it's like oil tankers and any kind of raw materials like steels, etc., or grain like rice and wheat, and LPG gas, LNG gas. So all these things are through sea transportation.
Oh, wonderful.
Also many finished goods, when you see any finished goods, maybe furniture or anything, when they are transported from other countries to your country,
it's through ocean. Yeah. So one of the things I would like you to tell the viewers is, what is that one thing that really motivated you in life, or that really inspired you in life, so they can also learn from you as well?
Actually, I remember that long back, one of my friends suggested me for a movie. The movie is called Pursuit of Happiness, and it's of Will Smith. He asked me to watch this movie because he said it's a very good movie. But when I watched it, of course, it's a very good movie. But then it became one of my favorite movie of all time, and it has given me a very great lesson of being good with people, of being good with numbers, and how to still be resilient and persistent in any kind of situation of your life. So I think if anyone watches that movie, in a way they are viewing some lesson, then I think it can change their perspective towards the whole life.
I like what you said, like watching the movie as a lesson. Because maybe someone would just watch the movie for fun or something, but I think if you watch it from that perspective, that okay, you're watching to learn something, then you can actually get the lesson from the movie. And I think that is what really changed your life, because it's the lesson, not actually the movie, but the lesson in the movie. So that is very important. And one last question is, or one question I would like to ask you again is, what do you think are some of the challenges in the shipbroking industry?
There are some challenges. Actually, not challenges. I treat them as opportunities, but some people think that they are challenges. For example, in every industry there is a lot of digitization. There is a lot of things moving towards software and online programming. Similarly, we are seeing that happening in shipping, though shipping and shipbroking is one of the oldest and very traditional industry. So, but it is also moving towards software and programs, and many people, I see that they are worried that because of AI they might be losing their job or their business. But I think these all things are opportunity which will make us as a human being more efficient in doing the work. So for example, if our team members were able to do 2 deals in a day, just an example, with the help of AI, they might be doing 3 or 4. So things are not going anywhere. It's just that we will be becoming more efficient. And just like any other task, to become efficient, I think we have to learn how to use AI and softwares more efficiently and properly. rather than like being scared of them that okay, they will take our job, so yeah, we cannot do anything.
I think that is very important because actually everyone right now is scared of the future because they think maybe technology is coming to set them apart from their happy life they have been living before. And I like what you said. I think the key is to learn how to use these tools because they're actually tools to facilitate our work or to facilitate what we do on a daily basis. So I think everyone should learn how to use all of these tools. But do you think AI play a major role or do you think in future AI will play a major role in the shipping industry?
Yes, definitely it will. I think it will play a major role in shipping for sure. It has already started picking up. So, but I just hope that people do not use it to misuse it. So, because every opportunity has both the sides, positive and negative. So, if we all use it in a way that it makes the world better place, I think AI is good. It's we should be supportive towards it.
I love that. We should not use AI to misuse it because everyone, I think everyone has their own way of using things. Everyone has their own perspective. So maybe someone would think AI is for me to do this, whereas AI was actually meant for us to be more effective or to be more productive and successful at what we do, but some people may like to misuse. So I like the way you pinpoint that point, like we should not use AI to misuse it. So that was a very important point.
Thanks.
Again, I want to say a huge thank you for joining the podcast today. And I just want to let you know that maybe someone could be watching you or someone could be inspired by what you're saying and they may want to check your profile or something. So where can they find your profile? Maybe on LinkedIn, if you have a profile on LinkedIn or on Instagram.
No, I'm very active on LinkedIn. By my name, if you search Prerak Gulati, you will find me on LinkedIn easily. And though I've started being a little bit more active on Instagram and X as well, but I think LinkedIn is a place to contact me and find me.
Okay. So LinkedIn and Instagram.
Yes.
Those two,
yeah.
Yeah, and X, you said.
X, yeah. So I'm trying to be a bit more active on all the three platforms. But yeah, LinkedIn is I would say, more active platform for me.
All right. Okay, so I think this will be the end of the podcast. And thank you very much for coming to the show. And I wish we do another podcast maybe some other time.
Sure.
So maybe because maybe they would love to listen to you often. I never know. So maybe we can plan for another podcast and so you can come to the show and tell us again what's happening in Dubai, in your business or something, so someone could be inspired. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Acha, for giving me this opportunity to talk to you and convey different things to your viewers. And I really hope that our conversation will be helpful for many of your viewers around.
Yeah, hopefully.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, if you love this video, I would like you to comment what next you want me to interview on, and I'll be in the comment section to read your comment. And again, if you are really, really interested in videos like this, then you should like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.